Hello, welcome to my channel. If you are new, if you are a returning subscriber or maybe a returning viewer, you are welcome. As seen on the title of the video, Riveria Vocational College applications are ongoing from 3rd to 16th of October. So if you haven't, come closer because we need to apply. So I will be talking about the requirements, the courses available, and also the courses that are already ongoing. Applications are ongoing. If you don't have some of the requirements, not to worry. It is important for you to know what you will need in the application, so that next time when the application is open, you can apply. Other applications will be open already in January, but others are still, the dates have not been mentioned yet. So we will be going through the requirements and whatever you need to know for your application. For the most professions, Finnish skills are required prior to working in Finland. Language proficiency and learning skills will be evaluated before student selection. The admission procedure for each training can be found on the web page introducing the training. The web page also includes entry requirements, selection criteria, and the start times of studies. In English, we offer one vocational qualifications, which is a vocational qualification in mechanical engineering and production technology. Our trainings are arranged mainly in Finnish with the following exceptions: entirely in English. Vocational qualification in mechanical engineering and production technology, partly in English. Studies start in English and include intensive Finnish studies. Qualification will be completed in Finnish. Vocational qualification in cleaning and property services. Vocational qualification in food preparation. Vocational qualifications in restaurant and catering services. Vocational qualification in social and health care. Studies in English or with English start. Baker confectioner in Riveria Nuns unit, open for applying 3rd to 16th October. This is what people are applying for right now. If you feel like you like anything confectionery, baking, and all of that, then this is for you to apply. They say the next application period for international applicants is 9th January up to 22nd January 2025. So if you feel like bakery, confectionery, anything confectionery is your thing, then this is the one for you. But remember, there are also other courses, so choose what works for you. The requirements are still the same. Training programs to be applied for will be specified later. See instructions for applying on the page of each training. The application form is added on the page when the application period starts. You can apply to one training per application period. So if at all there is an application period, you're supposed to apply for only one training. Don't go for everything at once. So there is food industry, bakery, confectioner, vocational training in food production. This is already open. As you can see, it is saying rolling admissions. Admissions are ongoing. The location is Nuns. All programs are in North Karelia in Finland. but for this specific one, it is in an area called NUMS. There is cleaning and real estate service industry. This is coming later, but it shows 2 to 3 years, same as bakery, confectioner. This is 2 to 3 years vocational training. So, vocational qualification in mechanical engineering and production technology, platter welder. The next application will be open in the year 2025. Location, Outokumpu. In English, there is vocational qualification in restaurant and catering services or cook coming later, meaning these will soon open. Vocational qualifications in social and health care coming later, Jingsu Paltola. That is also on coming soon. So, application procedure, and kindly check the description for the link so that you can go through it. Application procedure. Number 1, check whether you are eligible to apply. On 2, find out if it is possible for you to begin the studies at the start date of the education. 3. Find out issues related to entering Finland before applying. It is important to know if you will require a visa or not. So find out, according to your passport, if you need a visa to go to Finland to study, yes or no. Number 4, fill in the application form carefully. It has an impact on your application. Number 5, add the required attachments to the application form. School leaving certificate. This is high school. Apologies. English test certificate. Duolingo is acceptable, but you should have a pass mark of 85. A motivation video. You will make a video on why you choose Riveria, on why Finland is it, on why you want that course, and every other thing. Kindly let me know in the comment section down below if you need tips on the motivation video, or maybe on how to do the step-by-step application for Riveria. For Riveria Vocational College. 6. After the application period is over, you will be asked to take an online entrance test. Some applicants will proceed to an admission interview. The method of assessment is introduced on the web page of each training. This is the aptitude test. The aptitude test. Initially, there was no aptitude test, but apparently this year, the aptitude test is on, and it has 3 sections: personality questionnaire, verbal test, and numerical test. So kindly get me to 500 if you need me to give you details on how to answer the aptitude test. Number 7, participating in the assessment is compulsory. Otherwise, you cannot be admitted. 8. Riveria selects the students based on the given information and assessment of suitability. 9. You will be informed about the study place by email. 10. If admitted, accept the study place by the given time as instructed in the letter of acceptance. 11. Apply for residence permit and accommodation if needed. Things to find out before applying for studies in Finland. If you do not live in Finland and you don't have a residence permit, find out before applying if you need a permit and what acquiring the permit requires. Also evaluate whether moving to Finland is possible for you before training begins. You must apply for residence permit before moving to Finland and it must be valid before you start your studies. You will also need a private health insurance and sufficient funds for living in Finland. Riveria does not award scholarships or other funding for students. Entry requirements. So basically, you will cater for your stay in Finland. The school is free of charge, but you will cater for your stay in Finland. In terms of accommodation, buying books, it is all on you. Entry requirements. Application schedule, link to the application form and more detailed instructions will be found on the web page of each training. Housing. Please note that Riveria does not provide accommodation. You can apply for a rented apartment on these options or websites. Other trainings for immigrants. Finnish language studies offered by our partners. Training for immigrants. You click through the link to find out more. So let's read more. We'll be reading more on the bakery and confectionery. Basic degree in the restaurant and catering industry, food industry, bakery, confectioner, vocational qualifications in food production. Type of qualification, vocational qualification, scope of studies 180, duration 2 to 3 years, location, NUMS, contact, teaching days. The classes will be held during daytime from Monday to Friday. Application period 3rd October 2024 to 16th October 2024. Your start date, the day you start school, will be 15 April 2025. Mode of studying, contact teaching. So you can click here to apply. Contents. Baker confectioners work in bakeries and confectionaries or in industrial bakeries, bake-off units, and cafe confectionaries carrying out production, packaging, and sales tasks. The training is primarily aimed at non-Finnish speaking students who have sufficient skills in English. The first part of the training will be in English, added with intensive Finnish studies. Training also includes studies supporting learning skills, study techniques, and social skills. During the studies, the language will gradually change to Finnish as your Finnish language skills develop. Eventually, you will complete your vocational qualification in Finnish and graduate as a baker confectioner. Education will be carried out in our learning environments at Riveria in NUMS, which is a small town about 130 kilometers north of Riveria's main campus in Jiangsu. An important part of the training will be work-based learning periods at local bakeries or in industrial bakeries. So, on the cost, it is free of charge, but the students incur costs for material fees, housing, and travel expenses, as said previously. Riveria has no scholarships or other financial aid options available. Student selections. Who can apply? These are the requirements. You are at least 18 years of age, high school certificate or the general school leaving certificates, certificate of the International English Test Duolingo. It is only Duolingo. No IELTS, no TOEFLs. It is Duolingo. Another thing is the Duolingo test, you can get your results in even 48 hours. So not to worry, there is still time. If you trust your skills, go book and do the exam. Good IT skills, good physical and mental condition to study and work in a restaurant and catering services. Enough funds for living expenses on the applicant's account to be presented to the immigration officer for the resident permit. More information on the Finnish Immigration Service. Please note that you can only apply to one of our English programs. Language required. Minimum of 85 points in Duolingo English test, as said previously. Health. Good health and flexibility regarding working times are necessary for working in this field. Strong allergies can be health barriers which can prevent you from becoming a student. In addition, attention must be paid to musculoskeletal disorders, stability assessment. Application procedure. Take the Duolingo test. Every applicant needs to have a Duolingo test score 85 points minimum submitted during applying. Take the test before applying unless you already have an international Duolingo English test certificate. We do not accept any other test, diploma or qualifications as proof of language skill. The Duolingo English test is an online English proficiency test that can be taken in under an hour. The test is taken via a computer with a camera and includes a proficiency score, video interview, and writing samples. Certified results are available within 48 hours of the test session. On Duolingo test, I think you can read all of this. I will just put this in the link for you to go through it thoroughly, for you to read everything. Because of time, I don't want to make the video too long. So student selection. The student selection includes 2 stages. Online aptitude test. The test link with instruction will be sent by email to all applicants with a valid application when the application period is over. So keep checking your email. It is important to check your email. The test is a personality questionnaire which takes about 30 minutes to complete. Second is online interview. Based on the test results, a part of the applicants will be invited to the interview arranged via Microsoft Teams. The interview invitation will be sent by email. Schedule. Interviews online will be from 4th to 5th November 2024. Student selection by 15th November 2024. That only means that you have enough time to apply for your visa as studies begin next year, April. We do not respond to inquiries about ongoing application process. Everything, do it online. They won't respond to your emails. And wait for that email. An admission letter will be sent to the selected new students. The admission letter includes information about the required health documents and instructions on how to apply for a residence permit. After graduation, further study opportunities. The qualification provides a good basis for continuing studies at the university level. If you want to pursue more education heights in Finland, it is possible. As for jobs, baker confectioners work, for example, in bakeries and confectionaries, industry bakeries, bake-off units, cake confectionaries, carrying out production, packaging and sales tasks. If you intend to live in Finland after the program, it will be nice for you to put your energy on learning the language as well. Kindly like, comment and subscribe, and comment down below what you love to see on the channel, and also let me know if you would like me to take you through the aptitude test. Thank you for watching. See you next time.